Good morning, guys. Good morning. Hope everybody is good. Day 16 of the 90 days challenge. Today, the circumstances are a little bit different as we have red alert in Andalusia weather forecast. So the winds are crazy outside, and I promised to my wifey I'm not going out, but I done cardio at home on the stairs. I was going up and down for 45 minutes. Let me tell you, it was 100 times worse than walking outside. But the only person who was not happy is Poopy, because she couldn't go out to walk with me at the morning, and she's super angry on me. But what we are talking about now, guys, it's why you don't miss people, you miss who you were with them. It's a little bit different topic than what we talked, but we need to touch different subject as well, okay? So some days a memory arrives without warning, a face, a laugh, a moment you didn't plan to revisit. It doesn't come with drama, it doesn't announce itself, it just appears, and suddenly there is a quiet pull in your chest. You tell yourself, I miss this person. That is the easiest explanation. But if you don't rush past the feeling, if you sit with it for a moment, something else starts to surface. What you miss, it isn't only them, it's like who you were, and life felt like that. There was a version of you that moved differently. Maybe you laughed more freely, maybe you spoke without measuring every word, maybe you felt seen without trying to be, or maybe life was hard, but it was shared. That version of you existed naturally in the space with that person at the time, and when time moved on, that version of you moved on too. This is why missing someone feels confusing. This is why missing someone feels confusing, because it doesn't feel like simple absence. It feels like something familiar is gone, but you cannot quite name it. What is it? Guys, this is very true. In my case, I can tell when before we opened the restaurant, I was a very different person, and I had many issues, stress and problems and financial issues and all kind of issues, what you can imagine. And I had a point when I really reached the level when I was empty and sad and I was angry and all that kind of shit things. And I was the same as well. I was the same as well. I knew I'm never gonna get back that person who I was. And many times I was upset because of that. But again, if you ask me now, I'm happy that that person doesn't exist anymore, because the person was weak and I got better and stronger. So many times the change is good, you reach a different level, and the only things which never change in the life, everything is changing, like ourselves as well. But this is true, sometimes we get nostalgic about people, but we get nostalgic about ourselves and how differently we were thinking and moving things, and this is why sometimes you cannot even recognize the person who you were. So the feeling we mislabel. We are quick to label feelings. I miss them, I should reach out, I shouldn't feel this way anymore, but feelings don't always tell the full story. Missing someone often isn't about the person alone, it's about the rhythm you once lived in, the version of life where you showed up certain way without effort, time when your identity felt clear, even if nothing else was. What you are grieving isn't just a distance, it's a transition, it's a quiet recognition that you are no longer the person you were back then. The part of you still remembers how natural that version felt. Many times, as we getting older, now I'm nearly 40, and you will have your season of your life, same like to me as well, and many times I had, if you look your life, you had different type of people around you, and many times those people, they just disappear from your life, and you think they supposed to be in your life forever. I don't think this is the truth. There are people. Life is like, okay. So let's approach the question like this. Life is like you get on the train and you are traveling on the train, and many people they get on the train and then they get down and they get on, they get down. And some people go with you only 3-4 villages, towns. Some people travel as you for 4-5 hours. Depends how long is your train. Now we're talking about years. Some people stays with you on the train all your life. So there's nothing wrong with that. That people comes in and out. It just make sure that even if you change to the good way, not to the wrong way. Because if you change to the wrong way, that's not good. That's not good, and you always have to find something to fight for it, even though life treats you hard. Because some of us, life is not getting easier. How we getting older is getting harder, and you need to find and need to discover different skills to survive in yourself. Identify and attachment. People don't just share moments, they shape us. Certain people bring out parts of you that don't exist anywhere else. Different humor, different softness, different strength. Those versions aren't fake, they are real expression of who you were in that context. So when a person leaves through distance, change, or time, that version of you doesn't always come with you, and that's where the ache comes from. It feels like loss because it is not the loss of the person alone, but the loss of an identity that no longer has place to live. Yes, this is very nice actually. If you think then if you had some friends and you are not talking anymore, you always had your own type of joke, your own type of sentence what you said together, or type of things what you done together, and how we get older and that person disappears from your life. You cannot do those type of joke or gigs or whatever alone. Still, I have many people. I use some phrases what we used to say together, and it still make me laugh and smile inside of me. So this is all good. And also as well, there are some people who comes to life to teach you something. And this is the amazing part, because I think everybody needs a mentor, and many times someone comes to your life and put such a big impression on your life, then you are not a same person after that. Those people you need to those people you need to close to yourself, and possibly not to let them go from your life if it's possible. Why letting go is hard? Letting go isn't difficult because we don't understand what happened. It's difficult because letting go of people often means letting go of who we were with them. And that version of you felt familiar, safe, recognizable. Even if the relationship wasn't perfect, familiarity was a way of feeling like safety, even when it no longer fits the life you were living now. We don't always want to go back to the person. Sometimes we just want to feel like that version of ourselves again. Oh, this is the very interesting topic about why we stay with the person, why we stay with let's say in a relationship, even though the relationship is not serving us anymore, but we are just scared to cut that people who we are in that relationship. It's very, very interesting, and many people they rather stay in the shit relationship just not to change because they are scared from the change. Wow, exactly, guys. But again, nowadays we live in this kind of world and mentality also as well, when you need to buy and buy and buy, and same with relationships, same with women, so guys, same things as well with the world of TikTok. Basically, you just swiping left and right the people, which is absolutely not right, because you're just missing the main essential when you start to know somebody, and it's just not how it's supposed to be, I believe. So Sorry, the dog licked my mouth. So yeah. But again, what I want to tell you guys, sometimes you need to repair things and not throw everything out of the window. Don't just swipe left or right, work on yourself and work on your relationship. Is it worth it? Because many times just honest conversation, what we need, and things can go different ways as well. Hands of my heart, this was applies of me as well. With my wifey, we fought a lot at the beginning, but we always talked out the things, and I'm super happy that we reached this level now, like 1.5 years together, and we really had issues, the problems, all kind of problems, but we managed it. And why? Because we wanted to fix things, not just throw out things and go for the next level, because it's just not nice, guys, that we live in this kind of world. The modern layer today, letting go is harder than it used to be. Nothing truly disappears. Photo stays, message stays, memories resurface without invitation. Old version of you are never fully archived. So the feeling returns unexpectedly, not because you are stuck, not because you haven't healed, but because reminders are everywhere. Nostalgia doesn't mean you should go back. It means something mattered. And acknowledging that doesn't mean you are falling to move forward. Yeah, good old Facebook and all those things. Now mistakes doesn't stay uncovered. Oh, everything is following you. This is why 90s, 80s were good. I was not recorded. Everything you could do some mistakes without somebody remind you 10 years later. This is just, it's a fun fact. Somebody sent me a video a couple of days ago where I was in a party, and the party ended up very badly. And on the footage, the bouncer, they were throwing out a girl, and I was just watching the girl. It wasn't nice to look at me like that, how I didn't give a fuck about the girl who was thrown out. But end of the day, I finished very badly that night as well, so I wasn't much better than that girl. But you see, internet never forgets. So be careful, guys, what you are doing and who is recording you from the dark, because now those things gonna follow you all your life. And the closing, guys, you don't miss people as simply as you think. You miss moments where you felt like yourself in a specific way. That version of you was real. It served a purpose, it belonged to a season, and it doesn't need to return for you to keep becoming who you are now. Some people belongs to chapter, not the whole story, and that is okay, as I said, guys. Yeah, exactly. Not everybody needs to stay in our life. Some people comes for a bad example, some people comes to the good example, everybody comes to teach you something, that's for sure. For sure, some people teach you bad, some people teach you good, some people give you wisdom, some people want to destroy you and train your endurance. So there's many things that you can learn, and trust me, everybody comes to your life for a reason. Bad reason or good reason, but there is always a reason. And guys, to finish the quote of the day, some people belongs to a version of you that no longer exists. Exactly. And there's nothing wrong with that, to let go some people. You don't need to stay friends with everybody forever. And sometimes I'm thinking as well, I'm supposed to call that person because why I don't talk to it. And then I was thinking as well, that other person can call me as well. So if somebody listens this and we haven't talked and you want to talk to me, my door is always open. Come and talk to me. Obviously, the effort needs to be mutual. So if you think today you want to speak to someone who you were not talking long time, get the fucking phone in your hand and speak to that person. Guys, I wish you a lovely day. Hope this crazy weather is gonna stop, because I'd never seen so many rain in Spain since I live here nearly 8 years. It's like fucking forest, rainforest now. We're becoming fucking Colombia in another way, as well. So guys, have a lovely day. Enjoy yourself. Be brave, be bold, be crazy, and see you tomorrow.